Okay, so the next topic that I want to discuss is offset and limit. And let me just go here and let me type here Postgres. And as you can see here, Google told me that has found this number 137 million results. But as you can see here, I have only, I think you have only 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 results. So where are the others 137 million? You see here that you have in Google the concept of pagination, and it's very common. So how Google does this? Now, it's basically complex, but let's think about it. Probably this is like a count in their table, but as I said, it's more complex, but let's just simplify it. But how would you do this? How would you how would you do this, like this pagination? And for example, here you want to just show the first 8 results, maybe order by the, I don't know, the most read or the most recent one, or how Google does this priority. So let's go into our Postgres, and I will select here. Let me select the first 3 results, and here is, let me just delete here. This is the keyword limit, and if I put here limit, it's going to give me the first 3 results. Now let's say I want to order them by, let's say, payment date descending. Order by payment date. Okay, I need to put limit the last in the query. And as you can see here, I have the 3 newest payment because I ordered them by payment date. And this is the concept of limit. You will have the you will select how many results you will have. Now this is, for example, the first 8, but how we'll do this pagination? And here comes the concept of offset. To better understand this, let me go to my product table, which we have a set number of rows, only 4. Now let's say I want to divide this 4 by, let's say, 2 pages. The first page will select the first 2 rows, and the second page will select the next row. So how will I do this, the first 2? I will probably do something like this, limit 2. But then the next one comes the concept of offset. So what basically this offset does, let me just go again. Offset basically means, offset 2 basically means skip. Let me put here offset, and here we put number. What basically does is skip the number of rows. So if I put here offset 2, it's going to go in this table. We have 4 rows, but it's going to skip these 2 rows and show me the remaining rows. So this is basically like a pagination. And limit number going to show me only the number of rows. So basically, if I put here offset 2, let's say limit 1, what is going to be the result? Well, first is going to skip these 2 results, and then you will only have these 2 rows, and it's going to give me the first row from this portion. So it's going to give me only Nokia here. And you can try to imagine that's like a pagination. So basically what maybe Google does, let's say offset 8 and limit 8. So this is the first page, and you'll get the first page. This is the second page, and this is the third page, and so on. So you can try to imagine how it's being done behind the scenes. But as I said, being Google, it's more complex, but what I want you to understand is offset and limit, maybe with a practical example.